Residents in Missouri were dumbfounded when a mail truck burst into flames on a neighborhood street, and it was all caught on camera. Investigators are trying to figure out what led up to a man killing 4 people over the weekend. One of the victims, Olivia Lynn Rose Gago, was just 9 months old and the suspect's daughter.
Well, good afternoon, Ann. Thank you for joining us. I'm Cameron Walker.
And I'm Lauren Lapka. We're following news today of a shooting that happened this morning at Cascade Middle School in Eugene. We want to stress, police have said all students and faculty are safe.
We're heading out now live to the scene where we're expecting a press conference from police.
All right, a very brief press conference, but we can recap a bit for you. What we do know from Eugene Police is that this started with a custodial dispute involving an adult male. And while the male was being escorted out of the building from officers, a struggle ensued, and during that time he produced a firearm. Police did shoot after that incident and he ended up deceased, and this did happen right outside the school.
Well, guys, I gotta tell you, I need some help. I officially have been told that I cannot get out of this barrel until it is full. That's right. We are here at Bi-Mart at 18th and Chambers for Take a Bite Out of Hunger. It's all benefiting Food for Lane County. We have got a lot of donations so far, but not nearly enough. So I'm going to be stuck in here until it's full, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'll find some warmth. Hey guys, I'm here with Paul. Paul, I gotta shake your hand because you're one of my saviors this morning. Paul just brought a big donation to help free me from the barrel. How did you hear about Take a Bite Out of Hunger? Well, we're finally getting closer to freeing me from the barrel. I really appreciate all the donations we've already seen so far. We've only been out for a couple hours and we have all day to really fill more than just this barrel. But if you guys want to go above and beyond with your donations, there are some more specific items that Food for Lane County is looking for.
KVAL News starts now.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for KVAL News at noon. I'm Lauren Lapka. Cameron Walker is off this afternoon. President Trump just announced today that he and Congress have reached a deal to end the shutdown for about 3 weeks. The deal will fund federal agencies while talks on the border continue. And President Trump says employees will get back pay as soon as the deal is signed. The House and Senate are expected to vote on the bill today. Meanwhile, Roger Stone, a longtime informal advisor to the president, is facing charges of obstruction, making false statements, and witness tampering. He was arrested this morning in connection to the special counsel's investigation. Stone has since been released from jail. Nicole Killian has the latest from the White House. He will head to Washington at some point next week and enter a plea of not guilty. Well, former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort is also in court today on allegations that he intentionally lied to investigators. The special counsel's office says Manafort repeatedly made false statements after he agreed to cooperate in September, and that breaks his plea agreement. Manafort's lawyers say he just didn't remember the facts and also suffers from depression and anxiety. Manafort requested to skip today's hearing, but a judge denied it, saying he had already missed several days. Police are looking for the person who shot 2 people on a busy street in Portland. Police say it started with a fight on Southwest Ankeny Street just before 3 yesterday afternoon. Several witnesses say there was a lot of commotion before the violence. Witnesses say one of the people in that argument got shot, and it's unclear if the second person shot is connected to that group or not. Both are expected to recover. Prosecutors say 2 Eugene police officers were justified when they fatally shot Charles Landros outside Cascade Middle School. And this comes after 2 weeks of questions from the community as to what exactly happened. We want to warn you, the body camera footage we're about to show you may be disturbing to some. Lane County District Attorney Patty Perlow says it started with a custody dispute at the school. Eugene police officers Steve Tim and Aaron Johns were removing Landeros from the building when there was a struggle. Landeros then drew a 9mm handgun from a holster and fired off 2 rounds, the first bullet going in the direction of the school. That's when Perlow says Officer Tim fired 1 bullet directly into Landeros' temple, killing him. Perlow says Officer Tim and John's training not only saved their lives, but the lives of those at the school that day, saying there is no clearer circumstance that the use of deadly force is justified than this. Charles Landeros was an Army veteran honorably discharged in 2012. Landeros had a concealed handgun license issued in February of 2018, and police say it is not illegal to carry a concealed weapon into a school.